Alright, it is 9:34. I have one trade with CYDY so far. This one did not work out. I lost, I think, maybe just $5. And the idea was is that it had a gap down and it had a significant volume. The gap down wasn't that big, which didn't make it too ideal, but I did take it into consideration and I did buy, I think, right at the very top, if not close to the top, because of the fact that we had a very large bidder show off with 100,000 shares. I got in at 932, which was right here at this 34.75 level. Again, I had that feeling that I could have been in at a top, but we did have a big bidder show up with 100,000 shares, and then another one not too far from the highest bid with 50,000 shares. And I know not to play around with these. If it looks like it's going to uptrend, especially with the big bidders showing up and it's not doing it, and then those big bidders just disappear, I'm not going to try to hope and think, oh, it's going to come back later and it's going to do it. That's a great way to lose money. So I did cut it very quickly, and I'll keep watching it. But if it's gonna do an ugly breakout, an ugly uptrend, that's just too bad. I probably won't be a part of it. But if it maybe has like a consistent downtrend and then an uptrend, sure. But it was just trading very ugly, and those big bidders disappeared. I got out 933 at 343, so that was right here, 343, right around right here is when I got out. And yeah, I'll make an update later. It looks like it's trying to break it now. But that was very ugly the way it did it. And if it's going to just trade like that, I just probably won't put any more money into it. Yeah, there's even though it's trying to do it now, there's no way I would have held through this. I'll make an update later. Okay, it is 9:53 and I want to make an update. I don't think there are any setups, at least right now, so I might stop looking at the markets. There isn't really anything up on the day nicely that I do have it in consideration, except for I guess this one was just like something off of my router, W lane, and I was watching it for this follow according to this trend line, and then like this breakout over the super round number 60 sub penny level. And I also like how it broke past this previous run up right here, the very top at 57. But we did break the trend line. There were just too many sellers, and you can still see some of them at the ask, especially at the breakout point. So maybe it can do something where uptrends here and then it fails and then it downtrends and then it holds somewhere, uptrends, and then it could break it later. That could totally be a thing, but the volume is also drying up, so that's not really helping with a setup like that, but it can still happen, of course. This one is trading all ugly, so I'm probably going to remove this one and just not look at it anymore. Maybe it just needs more volume, even more than this, to trade a lot cleaner. And there's nothing with GTII that I'm interested in. It could do anything where it is at the chart. So that's pretty much it. This one doesn't have any volume either, and it didn't continuously run for multiple days. It just had this one green day. So now that it's been downtrending and not trading with volume, this one is out of the list. That's pretty much it for right now. I will make an update later if I trade something, but I'm going to start looking at the markets less and do other work. And if anything, I'll make an update when the markets are closed to see what the stocks have done. Okay, it is 8:27 p.m. and I'm here to call it off. Overall, I'm going to be down on the day. $4, 5 pennies. I was trying that setup with CYDY that did not work out. And I actually have a position with Dogecoin. I did make some money last week, and today I'm in a new position, and I'm not up as much. And I've been debating whether or not to include crypto trading into this because it seems like I'm doing a lot better there than here. But this thing could have worked out, and it just, I mean, I guess in theory it did uptrend later, but it wasn't as clean. It wasn't ideally what it could have been right here, a spike in the morning after breaking the level of 35 pennies and then just really uptrending from there. It just didn't work out. As for this one just sold off. It didn't really do anything, considerable, although it did try and it got to 62 times, but there were just too many sellers at the ask. It will be something to watch tomorrow if it can try to break past it in the morning, and then we can try again, perhaps. And this one is interesting. It doesn't have the best volume, but I'll start to watch it more. Nothing with CRTD. I will be considering this one if it has like another panic with considerable volume. And GTI did have a few dips in theory, but it wasn't anything that I was going to trade. But at least it looks like now this could be something that I could actually be a part of and trade, because the one I tried on Friday was way too quick. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. And yeah, maybe I'll start including my crypto trades. I'm not too sure, but I might consider that.